I have to look this shit up. I don't fucking know what it is. I don't know where the camera button is. I had to unpause the fuck camera or whatever the fuck I did. I don't know what the fuck I did. No, that wasn't it. They're putting on the YouTube UI by chance. I don't see one. No, I don't see one. Just how you want to stream, webcam or what? That's all it says. But I don't see anything on for this thing. I don't know. I think I hit a button on a laptop and it did that shit. But I don't know what fucking button I hit to do it. I might have hit a combination of buttons and did it. Like I don't fucking know. I was holding a laptop and it did that weird shit. I'm gonna have to look it up too. I'm on a Asperion 16, but I don't know what it is. Look it up. I'm looking. Dell camera. Comes up. You know what I just did? It's a new fucking laptop. I don't know how everything fucking works yet. Go on the side, I can actually fucking hit buttons and shit. Maybe he's having better luck finding that shit than I am. F10. I didn't do anything. I tapped out and came back, and it fucking worked. What the fuck? How weird is that? It's F10. F10 did. Oh, F10 will do that. Okay, it's still camera or video. I see. I see. You're right. It is F10. I must have hit that on accident. I was carrying the fucking laptop. I don't know fucking how, but apparently I did. But now I know for the future. But all I did to get it to work is I literally tabbed out of the fucking page to look at a different page and came back and it just fucking popped up and was working again. I don't fucking know. That's some weird shit. Like I said, I'm still new to this fucking camera and streaming shit, so I'm still learning shit here. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing half the time. That's fucking wild. The Great American Rail Trail. I'm gonna look that up real quick. Rail Trail. It's a Great American Rail Trail map. Oh, I'm looking at this shit now. I'm looking at the. There's some videos on that shit and stuff. How you ride the Great American Rail Trail. Did they actually did they talk about making it, or have they actually done it? Carry out the Great American Rail Trail connects 150 existing rail trails, greenways, and other multi-percentage 3 trails are hosting. Okay, I'm gonna look at this. Continue. I don't give a shit about my privacy. I just want to look at the fucking website. I don't care if it's secure. Let me look. It said no, you cannot go there. We're not even gonna let you click on a link to go there. Well, fuck you. So it will take years to complete. They're actually working on it? Or are they just talking about working on it? Oh, they are working on it. The green and yellow sections are already developed. The red sections still need to be developed, and the white boxes are not determined yet. That's fucking wild. So basically, we could go through almost the whole thing until we get to like the last two states before like Seattle and Washington. We would have to be creative, and we could actually be the first ones to actually do it and kind of like follow the map and do that shit. It didn't have to be totally complete for us to actually make the trip. So we could actually do that shit, dude. Because most of it's done. Like 90% of it's already fucking done. It said it's already being done. Yeah, it looks like 90% of it's already fucking done. It's just the last two fucking states haven't been done yet. From what I'm looking at here on this little map. So which side of the country are you on again, sir? Where are you at? What state are you in? Because I'm in California. So what state are you in? You're in Ohio. Gotta look that up. That's what, so I was right. You are closer to New York. Okay. World map. We're on opposite sides of the fucking country. The part of the problem is how are we going to meet up to go do the shift and go to literally go from one coast to the other. One of us is going to have to go to the other side of the country first to meet up with the other one, so we can actually do the whole fucking trail together. Either that, or we'd have to like start at opposite ends and try to meet somewhere in the middle. And because it's like yeah, like how like otherwise like one of us would like have to like take like a bus or a fucking plane to the other side of the fucking country to meet up with the other person so we could do this whole fucking month because it's gonna take us fucking months, dude. Like that's gonna be a long fucking trip, dude. I just want to see something. I'm gonna see something here. I'm gonna do California to Florida on Google Maps and see how long it says it would take on a bicycle because that's basically the same thing. I'm just curious. Actually, I wonder how long that shit would actually take. Said something went wrong. Okay, let's do from my location to we'll just say Fort Lauderdale because that's the coast. The directions. I don't want to sign in. Just give me the fucking. Why does it tell me to sign in and shit? I'm just gonna do it from my house to fucking Fort Lauderdale, which is basically the coast, and see how long it says it's gonna take on bicycle here. I'm looking here. Just give me a second. Yeah, e-bike is gonna be faster, but this would give me a general idea. It doesn't even want to give me directions, dude. Let's try walking. It says 12 days on a bicycle, 48 days walking. It's basically that's like 3,000 fucking 422 miles. And let's say we're doing my speed, which my bike is slower at the average of 25 miles an hour. So we take let's go to calculator here. 3422 divided by 25, 136. Says it would take 3 to 6 months depending on your setup. I don't think it would take us. It's just saying 100. What is that? 136. Yeah, so that's about 3 months. Divided by 25. Now that's 136 hours. It's saying it would take of just straight fucking riding 136 hours straight. But let's say we divide that 136 divided by 8. So we ride 8 hours a day for using both our batteries, or that's if we can ride for straight 136 divided by 8. It says 17 days. If we were riding fucking our bikes for 8 hours a day, it would take 17 days. But my battery isn't going to last motherfucking 8 hours. Yeah, we definitely need power banks plus the fucking bike battery. We would have to pedal for sure, dude, because we wouldn't be able to do this shit just straight on throttle. We just killed, like, we would get a couple, like, maybe like 4 hours of riding in if we were just using two batteries and just the throttle. We'd probably get like 4 hours a day, which means that would be a month. Yeah, I need a days to camp charge for another 5 hours tops. Exactly. So yeah, it would take a couple months with the fucking e-bikes and the solar panels and the thing to charge with the power banks. Yeah. Like I said, it would be a couple months trip. It would be in a serious fucking adventure. That ain't no easy fucking road trip. That would be some shit. It's possible, very fucking possible. But I'm looking, if it's gonna be that long, I'm definitely gonna fucking rock a trailer, dude, and some like tubes for the trailer as well, because we're gonna need fucking water and shit like that. We're gonna need a trailer just for fucking supplies. Looking at the shit, like we don't have to, like I said, we wouldn't have to wait until it's totally finished, but it would still be one hell of a fucking trip. That means if we started off meeting in the middle, we would have to spend like, if we both had the power banks and all that shit and set up, and we say we did 4 hours a fucking day of riding, it would take us a month and a half just to meet halfway to meet up with each other. And then if we finish the rest of, like, just going one direction together, even if we're at the halfway point, that's going to be another month. Now that's already through. Yeah, it would take like 3 months to do the fucking trip. So yeah, you're right. It might be like 3 to 6 months, especially if you got to ride the shit back, because you're looking at 3 months one way, 3 months back. That would be fucking six. That would be half a year to go there, to get there and get back. Unless you have a way to get back once you get to like a plane or some shit. Once you get there, if you want to do that. But I'd prefer to, I just, but if you already made it fucking 3 months to one side, you might as well just fucking ride back. Like, I'm looking at this, like, when you're doing that long of a fucking trip, dude, hotels are not a fucking option, dude. That would just be too much. That would be too much of an expense for the fucking trip, dude. I could probably talk my fucking sister into driving me there and dropping me off. And then you could just ride back to fucking Washington. I can go from Washington back down to California on my fucking bike. Chill until tops, give myself a break. Yeah, but you got to realize how much money you're gonna have to spend on fucking food and water, and or fucking like for me for like smokes to last you fucking a 3 month fucking trip, dude, without fucking working. So I was like, I wouldn't even be thinking about a hotel for the entire fucking trip. When I start feeling like completely nasty and fucking itchy after a few weeks out of shower, then I'll use some of my fucking water to wash up with. Like you all see, I would roll 6 too. I would definitely be on the fucking rolling tobacco with that shit. Whatever's closest, yeah, we have to buy whatever's closest. And like I said, we would have to be stocked up we would have to make sure we're stocked up because it could be like we could spend a week or more before we get to a fucking store doing the trip like that. Like you could be out there for like you would need quite a bit of water and fucking food to last us because something like that long of a fucking journey on a fucking bike, you could go through gaps where there's just this fucking nothing for a fucking couple weeks. And you got to be able to survive that shit. Like there really could be nothing there. Yeah, you can always boil water, but you still got to fucking eat during that fucking time too. That's why I said we'd have to always have like more supplies than you think you're gonna need because shit like that. Because you can't exactly plan for a trip that's that fucking long and that fucking far. You cannot prepare for that shit. Yeah, there's no skills in the desert that's really gonna fucking help you. You just gotta have fucking water, exactly. In the forest areas would be yeah, that'd be no problem. We could boil up some fucking water and fucking filter that shit out. Get some fucking life shots, whatever. I would definitely take a life shot with me on a trip like that, just in case. And I would boil the water first and then use the fucking life straw after that. The fucking just it would be so fucking nasty if it came down to it. But yeah. We would be pretty fucking famous, dude, eventually if we did that shit together. Like literally went from fucking New York on a fucking e-bike all the way to fucking Washington and record all of that shit or just or you stream when we can and stuff like that when we have fucking be streaming that shit while we're doing it, doing lives while we're fucking going cross country on fucking e-bikes literally from one of the biggest fucking countries all the way to the fucking other one. That shit we would get some followers on that shit. And sometimes you gotta drink puddles. You just gotta definitely gotta boil that shit first though. Yeah, but just two regular fucking normal ass Americans doing that shit just yeah. That's And even if people have done it, dude, not many people have done it. Yeah, the slower we go, the less powder we consume. Yeah. But either way, like you right, it is gonna be like a 3 to 6 month fucking trip on that shit, regardless of how much fucking battery we're using. Like You also have to, carry some clothes. So you're gonna be on a trip that long. You need at least one or two changes of clothes. Prepared for a weird motherfucker. If for the person you're going with, regardless of who it is, to be weird as fuck, because you're gonna get weird as fuck after a trip that fucking long with just the fucking two of you going all the way across the fucking country. It's gonna get fucking strange. Yeah, some crazy ass conversations, thinking about some wild shit because you ain't got nothing else to fucking do when you go all the way across the fucking country. See, I don't have the disability and shit like that, so I would have to like have some funds to make it through the fucking trip. I'd save up for that shit. It would not be something I could just do right now. Bike's in good enough shape, even with the kickstand being fucked up. That ain't a big fucking deal. It's in good enough shape to make the fucking trip. This bike would fucking, brother, you'd help me out. I'd probably need that shit, dude. But technically, I mean, I'm on DoorDash, and I could just fucking say DoorDash, call them up and say, hey, I'm in a new area, and they could fucking put me on it. And Shay could just switch my area to wherever the fuck I'm at. Because I don't need a fucking license to fucking insurance and that shit doing that on e-bike. I could fucking DoorDash my way all the way from one side of the fucking country to the other if I had to. Hit some city, spend a couple days doing some DoorDash, and fucking roll out from there. That would be a long. That would be a seriously long fucking trip. Yeah, I saw that. Like they literally have a path almost all the way across. It's just the states. It's just like two states that they don't have it done. Like Yellow, they're working on. Like I look at the map of this shit, and they've got like it's 90% of that fucking trail is done. So we would only have to make it through like two states, or aren't even that big of fucking states, without the exact fucking trail. And we would just have to fucking wing that shit. So it wouldn't even be that fucking call. Be that fucking hard to do it. But I think that's yeah, that's fucking crazy. I can't believe you're actually crazy enough to be willing to do that shit. Most people wouldn't actually fucking do that shit. It says the Great American Trail is actually 3,700 miles. So it would actually be a little take a little longer than I actually thought it would be if we were to kind of follow that fucking trail. Damn. And it's like it's got some gaps in it, but there's not a lot of gaps. Most of it's I'm looking at this map on here, it's mostly fucking done. Like what two I don't know what two states those are, but like it's like two yeah, there's some gaps. One of them's through a whole fucking state, but most of them are just like little gaps here and there. You'd have to just be creative when you do them. That would be fucking wild. We may have to in some sections, dude. And we're fucking quiet. We could get across that shit pretty good. I don't think they'd really care if you go across the fucking land really quiet. We're going to be quiet about it anyways with the fucking e-bikes. And just see it's going a couple of guys on e-bikes just one day going across. They probably wouldn't give a fuck. Be like, what the? They'd probably just be like, what the fuck? Where these guys come from? And be something they fucking remember. I remember those fucking guys just went all the way across our fucking land when the fucking e-bikes disappeared. They'd probably just get a good laugh out. I probably wouldn't give a shit, dude. I fucking hope there's some good Americans. Yeah, it's like we got the bypass on Google. That would be fucking cool. That's gonna be it. Mapping that shit's gonna be fucking nuts. I'm looking at that shit like I'm thinking you have to like not do that all at once, but like in sections as you get to different areas to see where the next spot is because great fucking Google is to do this shit on a bike. But if I was gonna do it, I would want to do the whole fucking thing from one end of the country all the way to the other, from like one ocean to the other ocean. If I'm gonna do it, I want to do that shit right. I don't want to, I don't want to like start in Ohio or meet halfway. I want to go all the way the fuck across this goddamn thing. If I'm gonna do it, I said I might be able. Like I said, I'm able to get Callow to give me a ride to fucking. She'd definitely do it to Washington. I don't know so much about, but she'd probably do it to fucking New York. Do it twice, one direction and the other. Well, if we met halfway, we technically could do it fucking twice. We meet halfway, then we go all the way to back to fucking New York, and then all the way back to fucking Washington, then fucking finally from there back home. I would basically be doing it fucking. I would be basically doing it twice if we had to meet up on just bikes. That would that would be fucking wild. Or even the other way, right? It was like, yeah. I think I could either pick me up and then go by fucking Ohio, pick you up, and she could drop us off on our bikes and our gear in fucking New York, and we could just get out from there and fucking try to make it to Washington. Just some shit like that. It'd have to be something weird. It'd have to be something weird like that. It would be out in the middle of nowhere playing some fucking Daisy together, going cross country on fucking e-bikes. Be really doing survival shit in real life while we're doing survival shit in the game. That would be fucking wild. That would be fucking wild, dude. I've hitchhiked across the country before. I've rode trains across the country. I've done it on the fucking cars, done it on motorcycles, buses. I never done it on a fucking e-bike though. We wouldn't be able to have a car fucking follow us and that shit. They always have cars and RVs and shit where you're just like, dude, you got a fucking RV following you. You're not fucking camping out. You're camping in the fucking RV and fucking like a house and just going out riding for a little while of the day to make your footage and probably probably getting rides on most of that shit, not actually doing the whole fucking thing. Yeah, I wouldn't. Me and you are the types that we wouldn't have the car following. We would just be two guys on their fucking bikes in the middle of fucking nowhere doing some crazy shit. Because I can tell you this is fucking wild as I am. We would just be like, fuck it, let's just go. Exactly. They have to have that cushy shit. They all got money, and it's not like a real adventure to them. They're fucking just going for a bike ride and then getting a hotel, then going for a bike ride and then getting a hotel. That's not really a fucking. That's not really a camping biking adventure. That's not a real fucking adventure. It's like, yeah. Like we'd be out there in fucking tents dealing with the fucking weather, dealing with the fucking elements while we're fucking like 24 hours a fucking day, not just a couple hours a day while we're riding. Exactly. That's the way, to me, that's the only way to do it. Yeah. Not to my fucking motorcycle across the fucking country. Like, even like the last trip I did when I went from fucking Texas to California, that's like a 2,000 fucking mile ride. I didn't have any fucking hotels. I slept at fucking, a lot of times I was sleeping at fucking rest stops next to my fucking bike. In the fucking parking lot or in the grass where it was fucking wasn't quite so fucking cold. using my fucking helmet as a goddamn pillow. Like, I ain't fucking kidding. I really was doing that shit. And then I get up to where there's a fucking bike meet in California, Southern California, and everybody in there is getting fucking hotels, and I'm sleeping next to my fucking bike in the hotel parking lot. And some dude let me take a shower in the morning in this fucking thing. Like, you want to shower? I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. I haven't showered in fucking weeks. It took me a couple because I got a flat tire and shit, and I was camped out. I was like, it had been a few weeks since I had a shower. I was pretty fucking grungy. I was pretty thankful for that shit. I went in there, scrub, it's been about a good 20 minutes, and that fucking hot water scrubbing up felt so good when I got out. I said, but I ain't gonna lie, if I could afford hotels every night and deal with RV, I mean, I'd probably do that shit too. But yeah, I was in the military. Boot camp's mostly exercise and just learning the fucking rules, the basic rules and shit of the fucking military. It's not that fucking difficult. Learning the fucking ranks, learning your fucking general orders, learning how to fucking march. It's basically, it's really just learning the basics of it. It's all shit you can, to get you in physical shape and tough you up mentally a little bit. It's all it's fucking about. I fucking loved base training, dude, because going through that shit, because I was able to eat good. I feed you 3 times a day, and you can eat as much as you fucking want. I was Army. I don't know about the Marine shit, but yeah. It wasn't. I mean, it's not easy, but I mean, it really is. But just it's like a joining. Yeah, it's kind of like Boy Scouts, but yeah. Except you can actually get hurt and shit. It do be dangerous and shit. You do be firing real fucking guns and shit, and using real weapons and shit. Throwing fucking grenades and explosives, and so it's not quite the Boy Scouts. It's like the Boy Scouts with weapons. It's like the Boy Scouts with big guns and big fucking bombs, fucking grenades and shit. They do make you go through the CS place. They do hit you with the CS gas, where you have to know what that shit feels like. You go in there, you wearing your fucking mask, and make you take off your mask. It's fucking CS gas in, and they start asking you questions like, "What's your battle buddy's fucking blood type? How tall is your battle buddy? Where's your battle buddy from?" You have to answer these questions while you're fucking dying. Eyes are fucking burning. You're fucking choking, and they don't let you leave until you answer the fucking questions. And wait in this fucking CS fucking gas, which is yeah, it's way worse than getting fucking maced. They make you do that shit too. Like it's not exactly easy. There's some they make you do some crazy shit in there. Doing like fucking 10, 15 mile fucking road marches with a fucking backpack full of all of your fucking heavy ass gears you have to have for that shit, which is and carrying a fucking gun on top of that. If you got the M60 and you got the spare barrel, I had the M60, the fucking spare barrel bag. I'm carrying more than like more than my fucking weight, doing like 15 fucking mile fucking marches and shit. Like I mean, they're weighing 130, and I'm carrying 100 and fucking 60 pounds worth of fucking gear. I'm like, yeah. Some of it's not easy. Dude, you think that carrying a gun like this and walking with it wouldn't be that hard? Your your arms feel like fucking jello at the end of that shit, dude. Even though a gun by itself, and when you first pick it up, doesn't weigh that long, but you carry that shit for an entire fucking day holding that shit up. That shit gets real fucking heavy, real fucking quick. Even if you have a fucking like an M60, even if you have a strap over your shoulders, dude, helping you hold that fucking support that weight, you're gonna. And plus you got and plus you got that fucking rucksack full of all your gear too. You feel that shit, dude. Okay, I did a shape you in. Yeah, but for me, I was literally carrying more than like more. I was weighing 130 pounds, carrying 100 fucking 60 pounds. Like that's a lot, dude. I was basically basically like carrying myself going on this fucking road march, carrying somebody that weighs as much as me, and then go for a fucking 15-mile walk. Like that shit wasn't easy, bro. Yeah, you grew up on a farm, so you got that fucking yeah. But I'm little though, so for me, that was a lot of fucking shit to be carrying. You wouldn't be shit carrying as much stuff as I carry, but for someone as little as me, carrying that much was a lot. And on top of that shit, I was a fucking road guard. So I was basically running to one road, stopping traffic, waiting for everybody to walk by, and then running to the fucking next road. So I was actually running the whole fucking way and just pausing between because you gotta run and catch up, just run, stop, run, stop, run, stop, run, stop. It's shit, man. I ain't no joke being a road guard and that shit. Yeah. Yeah, what's up, Shay? We just been hanging out bullshitting, Chevy. As you clearly know, I'm not going out at night. It's fucking dark outside. I ain't doing shit. We just sitting fucking around talking bullshit. Like next month, me and Zerg are gonna start playing. Next time, with me, I got DayZ, and me and Zerg are gonna start playing DayZ together. And he's gonna get it on the first. We're gonna start playing that together on the computer, and then we're talking about like just fucking around, like how fun it would be to take a fucking trip on our fucking e-bikes on the Great American fucking Trail. It literally goes from like New York to fucking Washington. It's like 3,700 miles on a fucking e-bikes. Just camp out, just do that shit the whole fucking way, one ocean to the other together. Trying to plan that shit out, thinking about doing that. And Zerg's crazy enough to do that shit with me, so I'm like, yeah, we're talking about actually doing it though, because we're crazy enough to actually do that shit. We're gonna fucking put that shit on YouTube, make some videos, do some lives while we're fucking out there doing that trip. It'd take like fucking months. We'd just be out there for months, fucking riding our fucking e-bikes all the way across fucking US. Well, yeah, we'd have to have it is possible. And that's one of the things we're gonna do. We're both planning on getting solar power banks and solar panels to bring with us for the thing so we can while we're riding, we can shove one battery charging while we're riding and use the other one. Also, the solar panels charging the solar power bank while we're doing that. So we definitely have to be a solar power bank that has pass through charging. So yeah, we are talking about that shit too. Yeah, that's what I'm planning on getting is one I can put on a trailer like a good one. Like that way, when I'm charging my bike battery, it'd be just like charging from a wall off the fucking off the bank. So wanted to get that even at night, we'd have enough left over to where you could fucking charge your shit up at night for the next day. 5 hours of charge. So mine doesn't quite take as much hours charge, which is yeah, at times depending on where you're at, stuff like that. But on a 6 months trip, yeah, it'd be crazy. Yeah, more than likely means Zerg would have to meet like halfway from where he's at to where I'm at, and then go to one of the coasts and then ride the fucking rest of the trail together. So for us, it would be like a minimum if we actually did it like that, which probably would have to do it. It probably would be a minimum of like 6 months. We'd be out on our fucking e-bikes. We'd be looking at like a month and a half to meet up, another month and a half to get to the fucking coast, and then another fucking 3 months to get to the other coast, and then we got to go home from there. Yeah, we're talking about that. Sometimes we just have to camp out and fucking charge up and shit for just to juice up and charge our shit up. Like it would be a quite a fucking adventure. Talking about we need food, we need water, we need this, we need that. Like, I mean, if I pedal, I can get 100 out of mine. Says I can get 100 miles out of mine by pedaling. So I could just set it to a lower setting on mine and just fucking pedal and get 100 miles out of it. Yeah, yeah. Or look up the hills, ride down them. Exactly. Going all across the country, that ain't all. Some of them fucking hills would be a bitch to get up. You might be doing 5 miles an hour going up some of these fucking hills. Up the hills. Yeah, we might have to walk up some hills too. Yeah, we might have to do that shit too. And with if we had to walk up a hill pushing our fucking bike while it's pulling the fucking trailer, that would suck. I imagine it's gonna happen at some points though. You might have to like walk the bike up the hill and then go and then leave the trail and then come back down, grab a trailer and walk the trailer up the hill and reconnect it to the bike. Trailer and the brakes would make it easy, yeah. If the hill was like I said, the hill was too steep, you may have to like separate the bike and trailer and make 2 trips up and down the hill walking. If you take your weight off the bike though and use a little bit of throttle as you're walking up the hill, it should be able to pull the bike and the trailer up by itself pretty easily though, regardless. It's like going on some of the really steep hills out here. I've actually gotten off the bike and I'll walk next to the bike, but I'll give the bike throttle to kind of help me get up the hill, and it does help me get up. But I can't. But if I'm on the bike doesn't want to move up the hill at all. But when I get off the bike, take that weight off of it, then it will kind of pull me up the hill. So, yeah. I've done that fucking deliveries and some. That would be fucking wild. Come on, it'd definitely be nice for doing that shit. And the trailers are cheap. You can get a good trailer for like $150. That's the cheap part of it. We still need to buy some shit and get set up for that shit to do it though. For sure, for sure. I don't have a trailer right now. So I don't have to get one of those. I don't have a solar panel with a tire banks either. What the fuck? It did it again. I know my camera's out. Give me a second. I'm gonna tab out, come back. I should fucking restart it. There it is. F10 again. It's recording. I don't know what the fuck it's doing. Dude, I don't know why it does that. I didn't hit anything and it just stopped again. Hold on. I don't know what the fuck it did. F10 didn't change anything. It's just acting fucking funky. F10 didn't fix it, dude. It didn't do shit. It's just I don't know why my shit keeps doing this. It's just fucking acting wonky. No, I don't. I don't know why it's doing this shit. It did the same thing last time I picked the computer up and walked outside. Like it just does it automatically. And I don't know what the fuck it's doing it for. It's I don't know why it's doing that shit. No, it just puts me on. Shit came back last time. It just randomly came back up. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I think it's just YouTube acting fucking wonky. Very fresh in the shit. I'm out of the game, but I still have no fucking video. Three dot icon next to the address bar. It's just participant moderation reactions pop out. It doesn't. Three dot icon permissions. It'll be under settings. I don't know. I don't fucking know. You don't need to say it. We're just fucking chatting bullshit anyways. Fuck it. I don't know what the fuck to do to turn the fucking camera back on. Like last time we just reset it. It just randomly we did it itself. Like I don't know what the fuck's going on. Maybe because I haven't typed. Because I need to type. I think I'm inactive. I think I'm AFK or some shit. So I cut off the video. I typed last time, then I switched out, and then I switched back in, and it just randomly started going again. I don't know. Maybe I'm not typing enough to keep the video going. Like I don't fucking know what it is, dude. Maybe it's the signal. Being outside, maybe the signal for it's not good enough. Yeah, it's the signal. It seems like it's the. I think it's just the lighting or the signal or some shit. Because as soon as I come back inside, it started working again. I didn't do anything. So I don't know if it's because I need to type or it's because the signal is outside is just not strong enough for the camera, so it cuts it out. I think it's the signal. I'm gonna try turning the light off and see what happens. It's the lighting. That's what it is. It's not the signal. It's because it's the lighting outside. It's like, oh, it's too dark, so we're just gonna fucking kill the camera. That's what it is. It's just like your lighting isn't good enough, so we're not gonna start your fucking video. It's the fucking lights. Really? Of all fucking things. It pays savings. If you don't have enough light, it just cuts off your fucking camera. That's basically what YouTube is fucking doing. If you don't have enough light, we're just gonna shut your fucking camera off. The fucking weird shit is that? At least now I know it's not the signal. It's not a button I hit. It's the fucking light. Because I turned the light off and immediately my camera shut off. And I turned the light back on. The camera came back on. So of all the fucking shit, it's the fucking lighting. How fucking weird is that, bro? But at least now I know here's how to fix it later. Just gotta shine a fucking light on my face. Dumb as shit. It's the fucking lighting. Yeah, it's not position, it's not a power save thing, it's literally just the fucking light. Because I'm fully, but I thought it's fully fucking charged right now. So, speaking of fully charged, my second battery for my bike is fully charged. I can plug it now. Which means I won't have to charge anything in the morning, which would be fucking cool. I always need to find a couple of fucking crazy ass girls that will make a trip with us, make the trip real fucking interesting. Yeah, you could get more than one run in the day, and we give it some break in between the runs too, which would kind of fucking help because sitting on a bike for that long, it's not fucking easy, bro. Like going around town doing a few hours here and there, it's different than being on a bike all fucking day long. When fucking Christ. Yeah, but even if we did manage, like to said, like you said, to hit 100 miles in a fucking day, that's still 37 days. If we did 100 miles a day, so yeah, you got the dirt bike style seat. Yeah, we'd be a little more comfortable. Yeah. Either way, I've done this shit on a motorcycle before across the country, and that shit is still tiring on you when you're on it that fucking long. You're still gonna feel that shit a little bit when you ride it for too long. We definitely have to plan some brakes on that shit. Chances, just to stop and stretch fucking legs and shit. We smoke though, so that won't be a problem for us. 'Cause we're both gonna want to stop and fucking smoke. So we'll be taking plenty of fucking breaks. That'll make it. The fact that we're both smokers make it a lot easier. You want one person going, "Come on, man, fucking smoke. We got fucking go." We'll both be like, "Yeah, it's fucking chill have a smoke." And the fact that we're not really rushing this shit. We're not trying to set a world record for getting across there. We're just trying to make the fucking trip, survive the fucking trip, and have some fun along the way. Sick of pulling your world trousers. That shit looking like a farmer. We came, we saw, we conquered. Shit, right? Can't believe it's 11. It's gotta be late as fuck for you, dude, because it's fucking like 10 o'clock p.m. here too. Which means it's probably like what, like 1 in the morning for you, I'm guessing. I'm assuming that time being way over there is probably like 1 in the morning. Yeah, I figured about this. Yeah, 3 hours difference. That's about what I figured. I'm not gonna be on this shit much longer. I'm gonna fucking turn this fucking live off and crash out soon. It's fucking late. Because I am getting tired. Like I said, I usually wake up pretty fucking early. So I'm sure I'll get back to you probably tomorrow. It's fucking 1 in the morning. I doubt you're gonna hear from him. But better if we, do this shit in like give us a few months, save us money, give us together. We could probably fucking go online and find a couple of girls willing to meet up with us to do that shit somewhere along the fucking way. That'd be fucking wild. Whether knows I'll be on to watch and chat tomorrow until he answers me. Huh? Okay. Yeah. I expect people to be on it like all the time, every fucking time we get on. I know people got real lives and shit to do, so I don't be stressing on them. Hey T, what's up? They've just been doing some little plotting in our heads about doing the Great American Trail on our e-bikes, fucking around in here. I got a bunch. I got other mods in here. If I can, I got, as you know, I got Jeff. I got Little T. I got some other mods in here. Like worst case scenario, if I don't have a mod, I just pull out the fucking backpack and fucking ban somebody. And I'll give my one first, like, look, you're in a fucking spam. It ain't a mod in here. If I gotta get on my laptop, I'm not gonna fucking time you out. I'm just gonna fucking ban you. Because if you get to the point where it's so bad, I gotta get my laptop out. I don't want you in my fucking channel ever fucking again. You can go fuck yourself. I'm to do that for a minute, like today, too. I just happened to be on. He was being a dick. Most of the time, I don't even fucking bother. Appreciate you worried about it, but yeah, most of the time I don't even need him out. I see most of the time it's just chill. It's me and fucking around. Transaction? No, fucking care. Like it's almost done. It's a good job. He's been working on this shit all day. He's been putting some effort into that shit. Yeah, I'm getting tired. Sewing machines fucking scare me. I won't fucking sew with the sewing machine. Uh-uh. I always do that shit by night, anyways. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and kill the stream and get ready for bed. So we're definitely gonna second out the both, y'all. Not Teresa, not Zerg.